I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Key parts of New York State's tough new gun law took effect today, with owners of guns now reclassified as assault weapons, required to register the firearms, and new limits now placed on the number of bullets allowed in magazines. The NRA plans to head to court to seek an immediate halt to the magazine limit. Governor Andrew Cuomo calls those and other provisions of the new law common sense. But the governor and his stance came under fire Saturday in Goshen, where a group of gun rights supporters gathered to denounce the SAFE Act, calling it an attack on our Second Amendment rights and an overreaction to the Connecticut school killings. Speakers say the hastily passed legislation punishes law-abiding gun owners without further deterring criminals. Middletown City Police called it a significant seizure. A long-term drug investigation brought officers to a residence on Jamal Drive, where they recovered close to 2,400 bags of heroin, loose powder heroin, and $7,500 in suspected drug money. Two residents, 33-year-old Jason Caceres and 31-year-old Stephen Caceres, now face felony possession charges. Middletown police say the street value of the heroin is about $40,000. They did not get in the way of construction, but about 75 people showed up this morning along 7 Springs Road in the town of Monroe to protest the construction of a 13.5-mile-long water pipeline for Kiryas Joel. Protesters want the ongoing construction to stop until a state Supreme Court justice has ruled on their lawsuit demanding more study of the KJ plan to connect to a dormant Cornwall well, a step they say could interfere with a Woodbury well field that takes water from the same aquifer. The Orange County Legislature passed a resolution last week to stop work until Kiryas Joel obtains the remaining permits it needs to tap into New York City's Catskill Aqueduct. The KJ attorneys and County Executive Ed Diana say the county already issued a permit for road construction and has no authority to suspend it. Sullivan County Sheriff Mike Schiff says his road patrol deputies are getting stretched thin. The comment comes in the midst of a wake of burglary incidents, the latest occurring in the towns of Thompson and Liberty. Schiff says depleted levels of manpower is making it difficult to keep up with all the burglary activity, and that's why he's renewed his call for residents to be aware of what's happening in their neighborhoods and say something if they see suspicious activity. In the most recent incidents, jewelry, cash, and weapons were stolen from homes on Freedman and Harris Roads in Thompson and on Lieutenant Brender Highway in the town of Liberty. A special flag-raising ceremony earlier today at Deer Park Town Hall in Huguenot, where the town's now flying the historic Gadsden Don't Tread on Me flag on the Town Hall flagpole. The decision was made after Town Supervisor Carl Brabenek and Orange County Legislator Dennis Simmons learned that the City Council in New Rochelle had voted to remove the flag from the New Rochelle Armory because the majority of the New Rochelle Council decided the Don't Tread on Me flag was a Tea Party symbol. Today, several veterans from New Rochelle came to Deer Park to witness the town's show of support.
Delighted to be here today because they've championed the cause that we're fighting for, and that's the veterans' right to display what we believe a true American icon, which is the first flag that the United States Continental Army ever fought under. And here we are fighting to have our rights to display that flag in an appropriate fashion.
The Gadsden flag dates back to 1775. And has been seen as a symbol of American patriotism and at times a symbol of disagreement with government policies. They were running and walking for a different cause on the Middletown campus of SUNY Orange Sunday. 5K event raised about $1,000 for the Anderson Center for Autism in Stottsburg. It's a nonprofit agency that assists families who face autism challenges. Among those taking part in Sunday's fundraiser, SUNY Orange students and teachers. And on Saturday, 4-legged walkers were doing their part to help raise money and awareness for autism spectrum disorders. Thomas Bull Park in Hamptonburg played host to the 4th annual Canine Convention for Autism, sponsored by Parents Run Amok, which stands for Autism Move-a-thon of Orange County, along with the Mental Health Association in Orange County as sponsor. About 70 dogs and their owners took part in the day of fun. Money raised is put into a fund that provides annual $150 stipends for Orange County families who deal with autism spectrum disorders.
I think it's very challenging for families affected by autism to be able to have that kind of awareness in the community and be accepted, which is really a big part of why our organization is out in the community, to spread the word, to help have families understand and be more accepting of children that are affected by this disorder.
A few $1,000s was raised from the Canine Convention. It is one of several events marking April as Autism Awareness Month. And you can excuse West Point visitors for feeling like they were in Scotland on Sunday. The parade grounds area of the U.S. Military Academy not only had the look and feel of the Scottish Highlands, also had the sound, as 13 pipe bands from throughout the Hudson Valley and tri-state area performed during the 31st annual Pipe and Drum Tattoo. More than 100 family, friends, and bagpipe fans took in the gathering of bands at West Point's Trophy Point Amphitheater. And the tattoo featured several groups with Orange County ties, including the Hudson Valley Regional Police Pipes and Drums and the Ancient Order of Hibernians of Orange County. We'll have to wait another day for warmer weather. Tuesday's forecast features a mix of sun and clouds, with temperatures topping out in the low to mid 50s. We can't rule out the chance of a late day shower Tuesday. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy and milder, with the highs getting up around 70 degrees. Start your day with the news and information you need in the Times-Herald Record. And whenever and wherever news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.